best boxing content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch that bell for notifications.
Ladies and gentlemen, Broadway Boxing is being brought to you by DiBella Entertainment, and it is sponsored by Corona, La Cerveza Más Fina, Future Legend, Azad Watches, and Everlast. This bout coming your way is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in the light heavyweight division, and our 3 judges assigned are Larry Hazard Jr., Julie Letterman, and Frank Lombardi. Our referee in charge, the 3rd man in the ring, will be Danny Schiavone. Introducing to you first to my right, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing black trunks with gold and white trim and weighed in at 176 pounds. Coming to us from Bakersfield, California, he brings with him a professional record of 11 wins, 13 defeats, 1 draw, with 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Billy Bailey. And his opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing green trunks and weighed in at 175 pounds. Hailing from Long Beach, New York, he is undefeated with 11 wins, and 8 of his 11 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sean Monaghan.
Always a fan favorite here, Sean Monaghan. Let's get the instructions.
Expect you to obey my commands at all times. Keep the bout clean. Touch them up. Go back to your corners. Good luck.
Steve Farhood, give us the tale of the tape.
Well, what's most interesting here, you see Sean Monaghan with the 11 wins. Because he has 8 KOs, he has not fought a lot of rounds. On the other hand, Bailey, 13 losses, only been stopped once. He always goes rounds, so something has to give.
All right, Sean Monaghan, undefeated, big hands, heavy hands. A lot of his fights never last long. I'm curious, Matt, if you were in Billy Bailey's corner, what would you tell him going up against a guy who's got good knockout power?
Well, I'd tell him to be switched on right from the first bout, because I've seen Sean Monaghan fight. He's not just a powerful, he's quite aggressive as well. He gets the jab going and looks to go to the body, so I'd have my fighter switched on and alert right from the get-go.
Monaghan, of course, in the green trunks, yellow trim. Bailey, the black trunks.
We talk about Monaghan being naturally aggressive, and Matthew, that's the way you fight as well. And then I said, wait a minute, has there ever been a fighter from Ireland who doesn't fight aggressively?
Exactly.
It's in your blood, right?
Exactly, that's the fighting Irish spirit in us.
And you got to think that garden is going to be rocking. I mean, St. Patrick's Day, and there are going to be so many Irish people there cheering you on. That's going to be a great atmosphere for you.
Yeah, I was speaking to my sister the other day, and she said there's over 600 of people we know already booked flights and hotels already. I mean, that's not even to mention the Irish in and around New York and, you know, Boston. You know, people we know that are coming down. So it's going to be a very special atmosphere on March 17th.
Well, at least in terms of strategy here, it seems Monaghan is content to keep a little distance here in box. But that's kind of an ample midsection on Bailey's behalf, and Sean Monaghan has an excellent left hook to the body. I think we're going to see that punch pretty soon.
Yeah, and you know, it's an 8-round fight, and Sean Monaghan's only, like I say, hasn't been many rounds. Maybe he's trying to pace himself.
Well, he's in with a tough guy. Bailey doesn't usually get stopped.
I think Shawnee's last 5 fights have ended with a knockout. Oh, he caught Monaghan with a right hand there. Follows it up with a couple of lefts.
You can see Bailey's a clubber. Doesn't throw straight shots. He's not particularly quick-handed.
Oh, he hit him to the body and hurt him.
Or is he acting?
Oh, was he exactly? Was he acting? Trying to lure him in.
Matthew, isn't it a fact that whenever a fighter makes a face to pretend like he's not hurt, that means he's hurt?
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You should just try and say stone face. Don't give any emotion. You always give something away.
Here comes Monaghan again. Body shots. Final seconds here of round one.
Time.
In a pretty active round, first round for Bailey.
Yeah, that was an interesting round because we've seen Sean Monaghan fight so often when he's been the guy attacking.
Go to the body more as the fight goes on.
Of course, we're at the Roseland Ballroom here in Midtown Manhattan. This is Broadway Boxing. Brian Custer along with Steve Farhood and Matthew Macklin joining us. Of course, he's going to fight. How about that? That's a Freudian slip.
YouTube.
March 17th against Sergio Martinez. Sean Monaghan right now
Watch your elbows. Watch
taking
your
on
elbows.
Billy Bailey, and Bailey with some wild punches but missed them all.
Yeah, that was some nice defensive maneuvering there by Monaghan. And again, this is a little different Sean Monaghan than we've seen because he's content to keep a distance and box a little bit. Maybe he knows Bailey's rep as being a guy who's very, very difficult to stop.
Yeah, and it's something he'll need to learn and develop as he moves on and moves up and gets tested more against better opponents. He's not going to just blow everyone away. And, you know, some guys know how to tuck up and take the time. So he's going to have to learn to box and pick his shots.
Yeah, this looks very much like a predetermined game plan by Monaghan.
Bailey's certainly letting the hands go. I mean, he's throwing a lot of punches here. Now here comes Monaghan. Good body shots digging to the body of Bailey. And those hurt him. He's got him against the ropes.
But very controlled by Monaghan. You know, you can tell he's not in any kind of rush here. I think he's happy to get some minutes in, some rounds in. Because those body punches, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Matthew, I think they're there anytime he wants them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bailey's defense, you know, it's very high, so he's open to the body. But like you say, he's doing the right thing. He's slipping punches. He's getting his jab off. He's taking his time. And like you say, every time he gets a chance, he blasts one into the liver.
Monaghan's fans have been very spoiled by his performances. They're used to him knocking his guys out. And that may still happen.
Might have happened if that one had landed.
Ooh, good right hand. And you called it. And he sent him right to the canvas. Short right hand by Monaghan, right on the button.
Okay? Come here. Walk to me.
Wow, Monaghan was on top of him right away.
He's trying to take him out. And that's the round. Wow, I don't even know if Bailey knows where he is right now.
And Monaghan's cut after the knockdown and before the bell, but nonetheless, Sean Monaghan protected his corner
out of there.
with a cut.
Let's go. Turn around, boxer. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Monaghan had that bad cut. I thought they called it.
Yeah, there was confusion there. It was hard to tell what was going on.
I mean, Bailey didn't know where he was when he was walking back to his corner. They had two doctors jumped in up there to go talk to him and attend to him.
And you know what? Monaghan's cut is an example of why, if you can get a guy out of there, you get him out of there. You never know what can happen.
Most definitely. You don't get paid for overtime.
Right, step back.
And you have to wonder now, can Monaghan fight on March 17th? You know, that's an issue. 2 months away, but we'll have to see how severe that cut is.
Well, Seanie's going to work on the body of Bailey. And they always say you learn a lot about a fighter when you're fighting with a cut.
Yeah, well, it's something in your career you have to go through. You know, you get hurt, you get cut, you can get stunned. These are all things when a fighter becomes more seasoned, go rounds, you know, everything's experience. You're going to go through, if you want to win world titles, you're going to win titles at any level of boxing. You're going to go through these situations in a fight. So it's always good to experience them early in your career.
Have you ever been cut badly in a fight now?
Yeah, I've been cut a few times. I don't cut really badly in, say, the way a Ricky Hatton would or John Duddy, but I have been cut.
This one's pretty bad. You can see it dripping, and you can see Bailey almost kind of pawing at it, trying to get to it.
I think maybe Sean should stay on the head for a little bit, get his jab going. You know, there's no saying, get the head. If you want the body, go for the head. You know, you want the body, you want the head, go for the body.
Right.
Yeah. And then switch your attack.
Let him out, let him out, let him out.
Now Bailey trying to lean on Monaghan a little bit. Wide left miss, but the body shot does not by Monaghan. He backs Bailey up on the ropes.
Don't push it.
And Bailey tells him, come on, you're not hurting me. And here comes Bailey now with a big shot of his own.
Break, step back, step back.
Gotta love a guy like Bailey. He's not particularly skilled, but he's trying. He's in there trying, giving the people what they want.
Exactly, and he's got the crowd going here.
Yes. Bailey out of Bakersfield, California, 11-13-1 is his record. Monaghan undefeated.
Look for Shawnee now to start stepping to the left and dig that left hook to the liver.
Yeah, maybe just touch him upstairs first, just to bring the hands up, and then switch the left up to the body.
Let him out, let him out.
Rather than going straight to it all the time. Bailey can read it. Maybe just touch him to the head with the left hook, then switch it downstairs.
Left eye from the front.
Look at that. Look at the face of Sean Monaghan.
Yes.
In large part because of that cut.
Sit back and sit down, Joe. I need your help. Sit, Sean. Let's go.
He's working the crowd, if nothing else.
This is round 4. These light heavyweights going 8 rounds.
Let him out, let him out.
I think Shawnee just get back on the jab now. I know he hurt him, knocked around just previous. The one before that, he thought the fight was over. But you know, Bailey's kind of warmed back into the fight now. So I think Shawnee just wants to get back on the jab and start backing rounds. The knockout's going to come. It'll come.
Pick him up, pick him up. Right, step back, step back, step back.
Bailey has lost his last 2 fights. He's going to the body of Monaghan.
Watch the head, watch the head, watch the head.
That's becoming the story of this fight. Watch the head, because I don't think Bailey's going to do much damage with those wide punches, but he's already done some damage, probably with his head, although we don't know for sure, to open that cut over Monaghan's eye.
Monaghan now touching Bailey up. Some good combinations. Bailey once again urging him on. Touches him with the left jab.
Let him out, let him out, let him out. Listen up, listen up, listen up, listen up.
Bailey's full of vigor, isn't
Yes, he is. I tell you, he yelled at the refs. Don't break us up. And leaving his chin out for Monaghan to hit him. And he taunts Monaghan.
Wait, step back, step back, step back.
Do any of these antics have an effect if you're fighting a guy like Bailey?
Not
Watch
really,
your
because like
head.
Steve said
Watch
before,
your head.
if they feel the need to do that, is it because they're tired, is it because they're hurt, are they trying to, you know, it's called kidology, they're trying to teach you that they're okay, you know what I mean?
But it's up to Monaghan to keep his composure here, because remember, he has a lot of fans here, and looking around, you can sort of see it in the back behind Monaghan. Everybody's standing up. These are all Shawnee supporters.
They're baying for Bailey's blood.
Yeah.
Quick! Step back. Keep your head back.
Final seconds here. Monaghan. Welcome back. You're watching Broadway Boxing. We're at the Roseland Ballroom here at Midtown Manhattan. Brian Custer alongside Steve Farhood. Matthew Macklin with us. He's going to fight Sergio Martinez for the middleweight championship Saturday, March 17th at Madison Square Garden. Sean Monaghan right now fighting Billy Bailey.
And for some of our viewers who may not be familiar with Matthew Macklin, in my mind, and those of us who follow boxing closely, he's already a middleweight champion because he beat Felix Sturm. We all know that. Felix Sturm is WBA, is that correct?
That's right, Steve.
All right, WBA middleweight champion, and Matthew in Europe fought Sturm and didn't get the decision, but clearly won the fight. And I think it's out there on YouTube if anybody wants to watch it in anticipation of Matthew's challenge with Sergio Martinez.
How anxious are you chomping at the bit, I mean, to get at Martinez?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, it's a very different fight to Felix Sturm. I was confident I beat Felix. I did beat him, but didn't get a decision. You know, I'm equally as confident about this fight with Sergio. I actually think that the experience and everything I gained in the Felix Sturm fight will hold me a good step for this fight. Even though tactically and stylistically, you know, it's a completely different fight.
You're right. Martinez is so slippery. He moves, he bobs, he weaves.
Martinez's defenses, his reflexes, his movement, you know, his southpaw awkwardness. Sturm has a real tight defense, hands up high, he kind of stands in front of you, so very different, but I'm equally as confident.
It certainly should be a great fight. We got a good one here with Sean Monaghan.
Yeah, and Sean will be on the undercard, and he, as you can see tonight, he brings a bit of a following with him, so it'll be a nice appetizer for my fight with Sergio.
Absolutely. And you know, I've seen Shawnee, we've seen him a few times here on Broadway Boxing. He looks a lot more chiseled to me than we've seen him in the past.
Yes, yes, I agree. Well, he trains really hard. He's big on that. He's big on conditioning, and it's paying off.
Good left hook by Monaghan. Then he goes to the body. He's got Bailey up against the ropes.
I'd be concentrating on that body if I were Monaghan.
Well, here comes Bailey
You
now.
gotta listen up. When I say step back, I mean step back. Let's go. Let's go.
I'll tell you what, Bailey's got some chin.
Indeed. Well, 10 of his 12 losses. He's lost 10 of his last 12, all on points.
Because he has taken some big shots. And aside from going down once, still standing. Here's a good body shot by Monaghan. Follows it up with a combination.
Yeah, he took a big gasp of breath there right on the bell.
Make sure you listen to me on those breaks, right?
Yeah, well, obviously Bailey's durable, so he just got to... The worst thing you can do is force it, is try and force the knockout. Look, the best thing you can do is just get back on the jab, pick your punches, just get back to the boxing, and the knockout.
All right, let's go. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
I think sometimes when he has him on the ropes, next time if Shawnee hurts him again like that, rather than trying to throw 7, 8, 9 punches, I think he's better off maybe just 1, 2 little tap and then switch a big shot downstairs, pick his punches a bit, go for accuracy rather than power.
These guys in the center of the ring going toe-to-toe here.
Well, part of the strength of a series like Broadway Boxing, seeing fighters develop, and we're seeing sort of a new chapter in Sean Monaghan's career here. We're not pretending he's in with somebody fantastic, but nonetheless, he's fighting a different way. He thought he had to fight one. He's overcoming a cut. You know, there's a lot going on here. He's going more rounds than usual. This is an adjustment that Sean Monaghan is making. In his own way, he's facing adversity really for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, and that's an excellent point, Steve. You know, a good manager. You know, anyone can build a record, but you have to build a fighter. And different styles, different opponents. You know, they have to go through. It's great to see someone knock a guy out when you're managing a fighter, but sometimes it's good to get the rounds into the belt too.
Well, here comes Bailey now. All of a sudden, he's got his second win, backs up Monaghan.
But this is going to be much more beneficial to Sean Monaghan's development than a one-round blast out.
No doubt about that.
Bailey with a left hand.
Monaghan, furthest he'd ever gone before tonight was 5. So, uncharted waters for Sean Monaghan.
A lot of people standing up here at the Roseland Ballroom.
Don't push him, don't push him.
Well, I tell you, if Monaghan, by any chance, in the last couple of rounds, could stop Bailey, this place is going to go crazy.
Bailey again with some of the theatrics. Here's a body shot by Bailey.
And as you watch Bailey come in, there's no doubt he is just as dangerous with his head as he is with his fist.
And both men exchange punches here as this round concludes.
Hey, check it out.
You know, you listen to his corner, and his corner kind of reminds me of Brian Adams in there. Brian's always talking about, I like to tell my boxers the truth. He just told him, you got to knock this guy out. The only way you're going to win this is knocking this guy out. So let's see what Bailey does here. Round 7.
Well, if nothing else, Bailey's been entertaining, that's for sure.
He has been that.
He might not be winning too many of these rounds, if any, but
he's certainly playing his part.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You can see it almost feels as if, as you see Bailey just, as Bailey dropped his mouthpiece?
yeah, and when it came out, he said, F that,
yeah.
And he wanted to fight. He didn't, I don't need any stinking mouthpiece.
Come on, hurry up, let's go.
For sure, he is definitely
Hurry up, let's go. Over here. Let's go.
Matthew, do you think that Sean Monaghan at this point has resigned himself to the fact that he's most likely not going to get a stoppage win, or you think he still has hopes for that?
Well, he's certainly slowed down the work rate, so that's a possibility. Well, good body shot there. Or maybe he's just trying to pace it for a big final 8.
I just feel he's underutilized that left hook to the body. That's always been one of his best punches, and I haven't seen that many of those shots.
Yeah, and every time he throws it, he lands it. So, you know, I don't know why. It's not like he's throwing it and Bailey's kind of copped onto it and he's blocking it. He throws it, he lands it.
Come out. Let's go.
Monaghan, a good combination. Good uppercut by Monaghan. Bailey trying to work the body.
Boy, some guys, you hit them and you hit them and you hit them, and
Just
they're still there.
and he's there. There's a right to the body. There's a left and a right cross.
Watch those heads, fellas.
And he backs Bailey up to the rope. Bailey turns it around and that's the round. Final round coming up.
Seconds out. Let's go, seconds out.
All right, fight fans.
All right, welcome back.
Let's cheer these two combatants
Final
on.
round.
This is the 8th
Between Sean
round.
Monaghan, Billy Bailey, as they touch him up.
Not much of a need to go over the scorecards. I think it's pretty clear Sean Monaghan's well ahead. And remember, he did have that 10-8 round in the second when he dropped Bailey.
Be nice just to see him finish strong now. You know, he's only been 5 rounds once, 4 rounds a couple of times. First 8 rounder, where it's gone 8 rounds certainly. Be nice to see him finish strong. Doing his own confidence and his condition, it do his confidence a lot of good.
Here's Monaghan. He backs Bailey up on the ropes, but he's being methodical.
Step back.
And give Bailey some credit because, again, he stayed in there. He's taken some big shots. He's delivered some.
I give Bailey tremendous credit. He's from California, came a long way here, got up off the floor, and he's never stopped trying to win. Now, he doesn't have the tools to win. We know that. But giving it everything he has, and this is the kind of loss that'll get him a lot more work.
Yeah, and he's shown a lot of pride, you know, personal self-pride. He could, like I say, he's been hurt, he's been down. He could have swallowed it if he really wanted to. Like I say, there's no one here from California here to give him a stick afterwards, but he hasn't. He's dug in, and he's made it a very entertaining fight.
Here the guys go. Monaghan picking his shots, pawing away at Bailey.
Step back. Listen up.
Once again, Monaghan never longer than 5 rounds before.
There's a left hook to the body.
Like we said earlier, Steve, this will do his development so much more better than a 1 round or a 2 round knockout. He's got 8 rounds under his belt. He had the knockdown. He thought the fight was over. He suffered a cut, and now he's finishing strong.
Good left right to the body by Monaghan. There's a right hook to the body.
And the other thing a fight like this does, well, this ref's been a little rough on Bailey.
He really has.
You agree? Yeah.
Let's go. Turn around. Let's go.
And that's the fight. So what's next for you when it comes to training for this big fight with Sergio Martinez?
Well, I got tomorrow off, and I'm back in the gym Monday with Buddy McGirt, and we'll probably work the meets, a bit of road work in the morning, early in the morning. So we're well on track. We'll get another week on the meets, a bit of a heavy back work, shadow boxing, and we'll probably start sparring next week after. Not this week coming, next week we'll probably start sparring. We'll start off with a few 4-round spars, 6 rounds, build up the rounds as the weeks go on.
Matthew Macklin, of course, he's going to fight Sergio Martinez for the middleweight championship of the world. Madison Square Garden, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. It is going to be rocking there as Sean Monaghan just finishes up here with Billy Bailey, who really gave him all that he had and some in this fight. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Best of luck to you, Matthew.
Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks
bro.
for agreeing with you.
Cheers. Thanks.
All right. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back. Well, the decision is in. Let's get right up to the ring. Here's Thomas Schreiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Larry Hazard Jr. scores it 79-72, and both judges Julie Letterman and Frank Lombardi are in agreement, scoring it the same, 80-71, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision and still undefeated, Sean Monaghan.
Sean Monaghan.
And ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for Billy Bailey.